All right, you always want to start off with a moisturizer. So I always use Olay. It's super good and it has SPF of 15 and it never makes my skin look oily and it sinks in pretty fast. I love it. You always want to have an SPF every day on your skin because sun rays is the number one damage to skin. So you want to protect your skin. Did you know that you start aging at age 26? And if you have drier skin, it increases faster. So I have really dry skin and that really freaks me out. So I try to always keep my moisturizer on lock. Okay, so this is a Becca primer. I love this shit. I love it. It makes your skin look so dewy and glowy. Sometimes I just wear this when I'm not feeling like face makeup. I just wear this and I feel good. Usually when I have my eyelash extensions on, I would just put this and have my lashes on and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. So yeah, rub that bitch in. I like to use my fingers for this because I feel like I get more product around my face instead of the Beauty Blender. Yep. So I have really bad dark eye circles, so I wear two concealers to cover that. The first concealer I use is Naked Skin by Urban Decay in Peach as my base concealer. So now time for foundation. The one foundation that I've been loving is the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. It is so lightweight, it's so easy to blend in, and it goes with the dewy look that I want to achieve every day. So I highly recommend this. So I just like to use my beauty blender to blend it all out all over my face. So for my highlight concealer, I like to use the Tarte Shape Tape. My shade is in Light Sand. I like to put that on the bridge of my nose, under my eyeballs, under my eyebrows. And yeah, I just like to blend this in. I don't use a lot of foundation, so I also use this to cover any blemishes I have on my face. You already know. So to set my concealers and my foundation, I use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I love this stuff. I put it on my beauty blender and it melts under my eye. It's so good and it doesn't change the color of your face. It's one of my favorite products I've ever had. And I just put it under my eyeballs and then whatever I have left, I just put it around my face to set it even more. Yay, time for contouring. So what I like to use is the Hoola Benefit Contour Powder. It's the best matte bronzing powder ever. It doesn't go on shimmery. I don't like shimmery bronzers. Maybe in the summer I would use some, but for now I'm just sticking to this. I like to put it on my cheekbones, my forehead, my jawline, to create those contour shadows. So I just started contouring my nose only like a few weeks ago, so I'm still getting used to it. When I was putting it on this morning, I was like, whoa! But actually, that's how it's supposed to look, and I brushed it out a little bit, so it wasn't as harsh as it looks now. But I like how it makes my nose look more narrow instead of wide. So yeah, I like to add that to my contour regimen. Alright, time for the brows. So what I like to use is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Taupe. I used to use the pomade, but for an everyday look, I just switched to the Brow Wiz because it looked like much nicer, natural looking eyebrow. Not as sharp and intimidating. I mean, I still use the pomade for special events or parties or going out on the weekend, but for an everyday natural look, I like to stick to my Brow Wiz. All right, time for eyeshadow. So this is my favorite eyeshadow palette ever. I use all the colors. They're so pretty, they're so pigmented, and they blend out beautifully. The first color that I'm using as a transition color is the Golden Arc. I'm sorry, I don't know if I am saying that correctly, but yeah, I use this one for any eye look that I'm going for. And the brush that I'm using is the MAC 224 brush. I love this brush. It is a investment. It is a little bit pricey, but I promise it's very worth it. So after I put in that transition color, I'm going to go in with the warm taupe and put that on my crease to darken up the look a little bit. So I went back with the color that I used first and I put that on a flat eyeshadow brush and I put that on my lid to darken up a little bit. So I'm gonna take my pencil brush and put that in some warm taupe and I put it on my bottom lash line to even out the look, and then I blended it out. So to highlight my eye a little bit, I'm putting Vermeer under my eyebrow arch, and I'm also putting it in the corner of my eye. To finish off my eyes, I'm using the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. I love this mascara. It gives my lashes so much length and volume. It's super good. So to finish off the look, I love to use my Becca liquid highlighter. I didn't realize how much Becca and Anastasia products I use, but I love them. They're great. I use my tapered highlighter brush by Lexi. It's the 522 brush. And I like to place that on the top of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, to have that pop.